Recycling of e-waste at East Kazakhstan Technical University. The idea of creating a site for the processing of electronic waste of the university on the basis of the Center of Excellence Veritas was proposed by Natalia Kolinova, candidate of Technical Sciences, Professor, and Marzan Sadinova, candidate of Chemical Sciences, Associate Professor. Every year, electronic waste computers, printers, various devices is generated at the university. Previously, they were disposed of. In order to implement the idea, a specialist in the field of production organization, Victor Chube, was invited to the center. Under his leadership, the first stage of the electronic waste recycling site was created within 8 months. It cannot be said that this is a unique production, but at the university level in Kazakhstan, such equipment is being used for the first time on such a scale. We can say that we are pioneers in this field. The work was carried out at the expense of the internal funds of the center. Repairs were made in the premises and the first processing line was built. Faulty computer and office equipment is brought to the experimental site for the processing of electronic waste from all departments of the university. Electronic waste is brought to the laboratory. They are first disassembled and divided into components such as plastic housings, wires, boards, power supplies, and more. Next, the components are sorted by type. To do this, a special memo is placed above the conveyor. Then the electronic boards are subjected to temperature treatment, unsoldered and crushed in a shredder. Heating takes place on a special equipment under the hood. Murad Elukanov is responsible for the operation of the line. It takes the waste, sorts it, disassembles, and grinds it. In the shredder, electronic boards are crushed into small pieces. The next stage is the production of copper or gold. The electrolysis process requires the use of a bath, solutions, cathode and anode. This process requires a large amount of electricity. Therefore, electrolysis is a very expensive process. The final products after electrolysis are also very expensive. Therefore, we propose to precipitate valuable components on metal chips. As a result, we do not get a pure component, but we get a powder that is deposited on the metal. Today, we select modes and solutions that allow us to extract valuable components as much as possible in the form of a solution or sediment. Then these products will be sent to metallurgical enterprises. The plastic cases remaining after the disassembly of the equipment are crushed. Crushed plastic is a marketable product. It can be used in construction, road paving, and for the production of new plastic products, in particular threads for printing on 3D printers. The main idea of this project is to use the example of the created experimental site to really show the possibility of recycling university e-waste. Thanks for your attention.